Hello, welcome. I have the volume really low. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more. It's super quiet. Welcome. It's October. It's our month. I mean, yes, it's October. perfect for perfect for me as a ghost and a Yandere as well, which this goes into the game today as well. Because one of the characters in the game is also Yandere, so I was like, hey, hey, let's go. But we have the last stream for the Fall in Love Festival. I believe it's over by now, but I want to do one more to celebrate the festival, because I thought, why not just one more, just one more, just one more. And plus the game really suits the spooky month in this game. um we have a demon, we have a yandere, and it's just gonna be chaotic, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. And it's also a BL game, so if that's not your cup of tea, that's fine. But ugh, I love, I love toxic characters. So I'm like, yes. I mean, I am basically a toxic VTuber by my description, so I'm a Yandere ghost, huh? Let me see if I can find a summary. Let's see. Okay. Um, let's see. Hinata is a fear-eating demon, and one day he meets Kosuke, his new goal to clear. And so we help Hinata to harvest for fear without raising suspicion. I wonder how that's gonna go. So it's gonna be, we're trying to survive, but also trying to, I'm assuming, make Kosuke have fear, so we're able to eat said fear. So, because like short version is eat fear, tame the yandere, survive. Oh, and also have trigger warning. Let me put it on here. Have that in there, the way you know what's in the game. Let me put it on my YouTube site as well. Then I can also pin it on my YouTube site as well. There we go. I got to both of them. The content warnings include domestic violence, blood, stalking, manipulative, and toxic behavior. So I just want to add that in there just in case. And let's see. You can play the game on Steam, or you can play it on itch. I have it both in the YouTube description. Twitch wise, let me get the links. There's the Steam link for the game, and that's horrifying. The trailer video was playing on this team, and I was like, and that's horrifying. Oh gosh, we're gonna have a time today. And there's Itch one. You can play it from either one of those if you would like. If you end up enjoying my playthrough, or you're just interested in general, want to check them out. Let's make sure I have everything set up properly. Make sure I have water. Make sure my desk is rearranged properly. Got water. Take a sip. Because I don't know just how horrific it's gonna be, but just from seeing that trailer, I completely forgot about that because I did watch the trailer before deciding if I wanted to stream it or not, and I was just like, I could do this. I could do this. Totally do this. As long as there's not jump scares, I'll be fine. Cause like things that are like graphically horrific don't bother me. It's when it's the jump scares in games. It's harder. That's harder to do in visual novels. So I think we'll be okay. Mayhaps. Maybe. We'll see. But yes, let's pause the music. And oh, as the song ended, ayo. Perfect timing. Sure, it's pause because it did this then. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Go to the stream side. And I don't know if I'll be in the way or not. I don't think I am, but we shall see. Let me know if the audio is too loud. This is the title screen, so we'll see. But I think for now it's okay. Oh, great. We're hungry already. Fantastic. I'm hungry. Ah, I'm so hungry. Hinata's apartment. Hello. I grind my teeth as I listlessly stab my spoon into a bowl of yogurt. Well, you may be using the wrong stabbing utensil. You may be thinking of a fork or a knife. That is a spoon. Oats and dried fruit. Another day, another mere human dish. That means I can move myself over a little bit. Haha. Because the text box is like right there. Let me just. Fantastic. My body so badly craves some real food. Is the music coming from the TV? Turn that down a bit. That was a bit loud. Okay. It should be okay now. I take a bite while my eyes wander into the TV in my small apartment. A chuckle escapes my lips as I watch a man scream for his life on the screen. Horror movie? If this was a real murder scene, his fear would be overwhelming my senses. Sweet, viscous, and potent enough to send me headlong to an electrifying high. I feel shivers down my spine just imagining it. Oops. I'm already drooling. Not good. I wipe my face with a tissue and sigh. This must be how humans feel when they watch a food commercial. Well, no. I end up craving it, but I'm not drooling like that. Unless I haven't eaten all day. My craving for fear intensifies again. Thankfully, it's time to head to work anyway. Hopefully, we get to transport some terrified patients in the ambulance today. Oh my god, we're EMT. Oh, that's probably like the best for eating. I hum and playfully spin my keyring around my finger as I leave. I was correct. It doesn't take long before we get a call. I do like this nice little drawing aspect. Just 20 minutes after my shift began, I'm already heading to the scene with 2 coworkers. The youngest of us 3 is driving while I write down the case info on my paper form. Japan is really the land of forms, isn't it? It would be great if they at least gave us a laptop or a tablet to type all the info in. That would be more convenient, yes. I focus on the case at hand and go over what I know. A man called us because his girlfriend got hurt. Apparently she cut her own throat with a kitchen. Oh my god. Damn. with a kitchen knife, but because he intervened, it is in a deep cut. Whew, well, that's good. He's still worried and wants us to come, even more so because she also fell on her head during their fight. Wonder what happened. When asked why she cut herself, he mumbled something about her threatening him. I cut the call short when she started to yell. Strange. She threatened him. Why? What would make her so desperate? Maybe he tried to break up with her and she lost it. How did she fall on her head though? But it was him who... Nah, no use in guessing what happened. I grin as I imagine the fear at least one of them must be feeling. I can't wait to meet them. It's me! Open up! Knock knock. Excuse me, where's the ambulance you called? Mr. Arima? Kosuke Arima? Oh! I was not expecting to meet you so soon. Oh my god, thank you for coming. Please come in. He's quite restless. Fear is also there, but this is... Whoa. That's horrifying. What are the hands though? And the ring around his... 2 rings around his neck. What does it mean? With my demonic eyes, I see fear taking shape around him. That's what fear looks like? Man, I would fear at that point. In his case, it's about an average size. I was expecting it to be more, but okay. The unconscious ink-like liquid is turning into multiple arms, reaching outward with a static noise-like pattern on them. Isn't this fear of abandonment? I suppress the urge to lick my lips. This guy is mainly worried about himself. I put on a neutral expression and follow the man into the apartment. His girlfriend is sitting on the couch, holding a towel to her neck. Oh, how wonderful. An intense fear has taken hold of her. Holy crap. So just the hands wrapped around is the fear. I see. So hers is much more intense than his, which doesn't make sense based on what he said. It's like a cocoon enveloping her. It's slowly turning around her, moving like black glue, and splitting into multiple arms that hug her form. She feels suffocated, with nowhere to run. I bite my tongue, lest I smile like a maniac at the sweet scent her fear is spreading. I softly open my hand towards her and begin to suck the fear into my fingers. What? That's how we eat fear? That's... Huh. That's very convenient, actually. It tingles as it wanders through my veins into my beating heart. Ah, how sweet. As soon as I have enough to fill my stomach, I stop. If I gave in right now, I'd be on a high and unable to do my job. I notice that Mr. Arima has stepped closer, bringing my senses back. She's still a bit out of it. You mentioned she hit her head. Yes, she fell when I tried to take the knife away. Can you confirm that, madam? She slowly nods, but her eyes remain unfocused. My coworkers open up the folding wheelchair. She can still move, so the wheelchair is a better option than a stretcher. Keep applying pressure on the wound, Miss Arashi. We will help you to the ambulance. Can I come with you? Yes. Oop, she was like, hell no. Mr. Dashi grabs my hand. Is there something you want to say, madam? She slowly shakes her head. I guess I'll keep seeing you afraid then, my honeycomb. Oh boy. I check her wound to make sure it's clean and not too deep. Then we guide her into the wheelchair. Mr. Arima, could you please bring some of her belongings with you to the ambulance? Like her health insurance card? Yes, along with anything else that could be helpful. On the way to the ambulance, I keep asking her questions to gauge her current state, but her unfocused stare and slow answers make my coworkers worry. At least she was able to confirm her full name, Yukiko Shirashi, as well as her date of birth. As we drive, I fill out the form with her personal information. Miss Yurizashi is still in a daze, so I fill in the rest with Mr. Arima's help. Then I start checking with nearby hospitals for any open beds. After several minutes, we finally get a positive answer and make our way there. Mr. Arima is fully focused on his girlfriend, whose eyes stare fixedly at the ceiling. She won't even let him hold her hand when he tries to gently grasp it. Yeah, that's very telling. You two just make me even more curious about what happened. The fears start to overlap slightly, pushing and merging and separating again. How did it come to this? How did they create this wonderful fear? I love how we're just really interested in the fear, like, damn, how'd this happen? The car slows down as we near the hospital. Ah, but I don't want to leave them in the tasty paradise they've created. What a shame. Nope, we're back in the apartment. After a long day at work, I'm back home. For the rest of the day, and even now, I still think about that couple. Damn. I want to eat their fear again. It's been a long while since I've eaten something so delicious. There was so much fear that I could even feel my stomach for once. If I was around them more, especially the man, could I get to eat more often? I can't help but grin as I imagine feasting on the fear he causes. We transferred his girlfriend to the hospital without trouble. I imagine that she'll be staying there for now. Should I visit her? It would be too suspicious. There are privacy laws to contend with, after all. But I don't mind taking a little risk for such fear. Maybe instead of visiting her directly, I could just act like I'm visiting someone else. A made-up relative, and just happen to mistake her room for theirs. And if her boyfriend visits her while I'm there too, that would be just perfect. I survey my apartment to distract myself from my temptations. I catch sight of my e-guitar. I should get to practice for the upcoming jazz festival. What? So a demon that likes to play the guitar. Let's go. I wonder if we're any good. Or maybe there's a better distraction. Oh, I could actually explore. Let's go. Let me save. Saving is important. Manga, guitar, or laundry basket. Do I want to be responsible and do my laundry, or do I want to be irresponsible and read manga and or play guitar? I wonder if I can do both of them. Can I do both? Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can do both. An old classic from the horror manga, a mangaka, Junichiro Ito, called otome. Oh, yeah, this guy makes a lot of interesting horror manga. I read his works from time to time, I wonder if there are still things that truly frightened him after drawing horror manga for so long. Oh, so I'm not just exploring. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I should do some laundry actually. Into the washing machine with you. I read a note when I checked the pockets. So that's from the guy I slept with once. Hey yo. Hope he's not still waiting. Thought I made it clear I wasn't looking for anything serious at the time. I mean, no. New artists would be the best, productive and fun. It's productive and fun. I wonder if it changes if I click on it. Nope, it's the same. We continue with the guitar. Time to practice. After reading manga and doing my laundry, I'm actually gonna do what I'm supposed to, play my guitar. So hi Deprol, welcome to stream. Hopefully you're having a good day and a good week so far. It is finally October. Spooky time, let's go. Time to practice. As I play, I zone out, only focusing again whenever I notice a mistake I have to correct. I feel the feeling of drowning out the world as I focus on the music. Being on stage isn't a bad feeling either. I like looking down on people as they look up at me. Can I say how much I love Hinata so much already? Oh boy. And it's just the right distance. They can't ask for more than me playing well for them. Shallow relationships are easier to handle. I'd had my fair share of mishaps, from misreading the mood in a social group, all because I was too caught up in someone's fear. Sitting out as strange makes it hard to get close to those who are scared. Exactly the opposite of what I want. Ugh, who could it be? Oh. I want to see you. I miss you, my dear Hinata. Who's messaging me? I want to touch those talented hands. No, they're my hands. No hands for you. Play for me, Hinata. I know you're playing for me. No, I am practicing. Not for you. God, what a disgusting pig. It must be the same lunatic from before. I've already blocked various numbers he's used and discussed the issue with my bandmates. He's using a lot of burner phones, so it's hard to locate him for the police. Man, that must be a pain in the ass. I started to get these messages right after one of our performances, and he mentioned my hands and guitar a lot, so I suspect it's an unhinged fan. I hope someone takes care of this trash one day. Man. Now I don't want to practice anymore. Man, it ruined the mood. Damn, we were doing so well. I put away the guitar, turned off my phone, and set a separate alarm clock to wake me up tomorrow. The hospital. I really ended up here on my day off. I can hardly believe myself. Well, considering we seem to like fear a lot, it seems to work out for us. But the fear tasted so good. I even went as far as posing as her friend to ask for her room number at the hospital counter. Ah, fuck it. I'm here already, so let's try to meet them. As I get closer to the room, I slow my pace. Now, what should I say exactly once I'm in the room with her? Just when I try to think of how I can salvage my improvised plan, I hear a woman screaming. Just leave me alone! Then I hear a familiar voice replying. Babe, please, hear me out at least. That's Kosuke Arima. He must be talking to Miss Shirashi. I push the sliding door slightly ajar so I can listen to their conversation better. Ah, yes. Listening in. Eavesdropping. No, my mind hasn't changed. Let's break up. My eyes widen as they fall silent. So when we visited them, she didn't threaten him because he wanted to break up. Instead, perhaps He wouldn't accept her wish to break up. Oh shit. Just in time for October, some horror and suspense. Yes. Yes, we got a fear-eating demon and a yandere, so I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit more. It do be loud for this part for whatever reason. But welcome to Stream Budget. Hopefully you're having a good day. I beg you, please, don't do this to me. I can hear him whimpering. I can't do this to you. What about what you did to me? All these weird presents of yours? Do you know how suffocating it is to be your partner? Get out, or I'll call the hospital staff. But no buts. You're insufferable. You always argue from your point of view, your own goddamn needs and insecurities, but you never consider how I feel. I mean, that's standard yandere. I can say from experience. Do you even know how long it's been since I've met up with friends or family because of you? But I did so much for you. See, this is what I mean. You don't even get what you're doing. God, I pity your future partner. Now go. I hear footsteps approaching and move away just before Mr. Arma leaves the room, closing the door behind him. He looks embarrassed, angry, and scared. I grab onto him before I can even register my actions. Ooh, it's even worse now. It's even worse. Yandere and a demon, if both fought, a yandere would have weapons, but a demon has otherworldly powers. Who would win? And I guess it would depend on what kind of demon. Because Hinata, the one we're playing as, is a fear-eating demon. So he literally gets high off of fear. But I don't know what other kind of powers he would have. If he has other powers, then he would definitely win. The yandere is just unhinged. But yeah, we saw this earlier and it was more, it wasn't as spiky as this. I wonder if it means a specific thing or not. Because the girlfriend we looked had more around her, but it wasn't spiky like this. So I wonder what the spiky means. To answer who would win, you must ask who is hotter. Oh yes, the hotter one must win. I mean, I guess it would depend, honestly. But in this so far, who do you think will win? Hinata, the fear-eating demon, or Kosuke, the yandere? We haven't really seen much from him yet, so they just started the game, but I think the yandere would win. Well, you see, Hinata is not literally eating this up, but he's eating this up because because the yanderes have a fear of being abandoned, right? So he has this constant fear of being abandoned. So he's constantly eat that up. That's a lot of what being yandere stems from. Being abandoned by the person that you love. Hi Jude, hi. Welcome. We're playing a horror BL game today. Perfect for the start of October. His fear of abandonment looks even more spiky than before. This doesn't taste bad. He turns around to regard me with surprise, then puzzlement. but soon both give way to recognition. Oh, the pandemic from the pandemic, the paramedic from before. Yes, I am a pandemic. Could you let go? I really need to go. Hey, wait, come on. I can't just leave someone who went through such a brutal breakup alone. Yeah, that's it. Yes. He grinds his teeth and looks away. So, oh, that expression. That changed real quick. Pandemic. I read it so fast. I read it as pandemic. I mean, I'm a fear-eating demon. But yeah, his expression changed. Hello. That's what I was waiting for. Yes, let's go. So you heard everything. Aren't you here because of your job? Or, I don't know, to visit someone? My visit is over already. And I see you haven't slept well. Maybe you haven't eaten much since we last met. I did not ask for your medical advice. I think of it this way. Sometimes it's good to vent to a stranger. A neutral third party. That's actually true. Sometimes you just gotta get it off your chest. Talk to someone. Anyone who's not actually involved. Why is he so serious? Kosuke? I mean, he just got broken up with, so he's angry-ish. Angry and sad, I guess. Because he has that fear of abandonment still. Hi DJ, welcome to stream. Hopefully you're doing okie dokie today. It's finally Wednesday, woohoo! This week has been like super long. I feel like it should be like, should still be Tuesday or Monday by this time. I was like, no, it's Wednesday, woohoo! So excited. I was so excited to play this game. I was like, ah! Demon and a Yandere in the same game. Yes! And it's a BL game. Yes! And it's horror. Yes! I love horror games and movies. And I'm a Yandere. So, fantastic. Just eating lunch. Oh, hopefully it's a good lunch. Yeah, it's been dragging this week. Yeah, it's been a long ass week. Hopefully it goes by quick. Because the weekend I have more things to do. So like, luckily by Saturday evening I should be able to relax at least. So that'll be fun. Relaxing, yes please. Weekend, let's go. Oh, now I turned sad. Aren't you just going to get annoyed and leave in the end? He looks like a kicked puppy, but underneath that sweet expression, he has such ability to terrify people. Man, do I want to tame him for myself? Tame him like he's a dog! That's okay, we'll just get him a little collar, don't worry. I like visual novels and horror games. Oh, there were so many in the Fall in Love Festival. It should be already over by now, but I think a lot of the games I still had demos still have demos, so they're probably still there. But there were so many games. There were so many that I didn't even know were on there until I saw like posts by like the publishers being like, oh yeah, our game's gonna be in the Fall in Love Festival. And I was like, no. I was like, I want to play that one. Oh man. But then I saw that the demo was still available. I was like, oh, I'm gonna play it. We're gonna play probably a variety of visual novel horror games this month, as well as like other horror games. Because my group that we usually play started with, we're putting a hold on that for this month so we can play spooky games. We're trying to decide which ones to play for Friday nights, and then this upcoming Friday, we're also playing another horror visual novel, so yay. Yay, more. It's another one that I wasn't able to fit into the schedule for the festival, so I'm excited to play that one as well. Super happy. I love horror games. If you like horror games, what is your favorite horror game? I don't really have a favorite. I like too many. I can't pick. No, I'm a good listener and the drinks are on me. Peace eyes. Maybe it's better not to be alone right now. He gives me a sad smile and nods. Now that I can take a good look at his face, he's actually pretty handsome. Right? Right? Look at that face. Even better. He follows me dutifully as we leave the hospital. Time to get some drink. What a great first step to acquiring my new hunting dog. Izakaya! Woohoo! We enter an izakaya restaurant that offers grilled yakitori chicken, skewers, and other foods that go well with alcohol. It's a bit rowdy, but to me, it's a comfy place. Other regulars are here too, like university students and men in suits who come here right after work or classes. The staff greets us as we enter, and the smoky smell from the grill fills our noses. A waiter leads us to a table in the corner, and we take our seats as I open the menu. I notice Mr. Arima isn't even glancing at it. He's lost in a vague, broken stare. That must be why it was so easy to convince him to follow me. What do you want? Just beer. Drinking on an empty stomach would make him tipsier faster. I hope he's a talkative drunk. Oh boy. Resident Evil 2 for more action horror, and Silent Evil 2 for creepy horror. Ah, good choices, good choices. Are you gonna play the new Silent Hill game, Silent Hill F? I'm gonna play it, but I have to see if I can buy it. Because it's so new. I'm just like, I doubt it's gonna be on sale anytime soon, so I was like, oh man. I do have a couple of Resident Evil games that I haven't played yet, or I have played a little bit but not a lot, so I might play some this month too. We'll see. I order a bowl of edamame for myself to snack on, and beer for us both. As soon as it arrives, Mr. Arima grabs his glass. He downs a big gulp of his drink the moment we say cheers. He sighs in relief, looking a little refreshed. That hit the spot. Colorblind person. I am not colorblind. What? That makes no sense. Right? Nothing better than some beer after a hard day. After drinking some more, he finally seems ready to talk. By the way, is it okay if we speak casually with each other? It might make it easier for you to vent. I guess. He's already drunk. Oh boy. Well, look at that. He's already a little tipsy, because he didn't eat anything. You can call me Hinata. Is it okay if I call you Kosuke? Yeah. Aww. He's such a cute drunk though. Man. Look at the little candy coming off of him. And then the little drunk blush. Kinda cute how you respond so eagerly and innocently. I chuckle and rest my chin on my hand. So, Kosuke, I'm all yours. He sighs and pouts. Yukiko, she said she felt suffocated by me. He rubs his eyes and groans. Doesn't this mean that I'm dedicated? I mean, you're probably more dedicated than she would want. I'm waiting for sale. Oh, well, I mean, the autumn sale is going on right now on Steam. So it might already be on sale. Like, almost everything in my wish list is on sale right now. And I am in a crisis. I'm like, what do I get now? What do I do? We dated after all. Isn't it normal to want to spend all your time together as a couple? I mean, I feel like it's normal to want to be together like most of the time. But even then, some people want to have their own space sometimes, you know? Our jobs already take up so much time, so I nod along as I munch on the edamame. Oh boy. But she was terrified. Not that I'm complaining, of course. And not being able to meet her family and friends because of me. Was it really me? We all get busy with life as adults, so why do you think she blamed you? Maybe I did ask her a few times to prioritize us? And how often did you ask? Aren't you here to listen to my side? Right. Go on then. And by urging, he lets it all out of his system. He didn't like it when others spent a lot of time with her. Mid-rant, he suddenly mentions how much he hated the 2 times she broke a promise. Aww. Then he slips into unfocused ramblings for a while. In short, he had made her the center of his life. I wanted her to do the same for him. While it sounds rough to date him, from this conversation alone, I couldn't have imagined that his behavior would push his ex so far that she would hurt herself. There's probably more that we just don't know. But after seeing their respective fears, it's pretty clear that he's not divulging all the details of his actions. Yeah. Was her social circle scared of him? How delicious would their fear be? If she had asked him to hurt someone for her, would he have done it? Why are you smiling while I'm in pain here? Oh, you're starting to slur. And you had, what, 5 beers already? Damn. Time to go home. No. Why not? Aren't you tired? Oh, it got less. It's not spiky. I just don't want to be alone. His fear of abandonment is a rounder shape than before. Maybe being drunk makes him less tense. Oh, so the spikes mean tense, I guess? So since he's not tense and he's relaxed from the alcohol, it's all circular. I see. But I still welcome his fear. I change seats to sit next to him. Look at me. I'm here with you, aren't I? Right. He looks deep into my eyes. When I inch closer to him, he gets embarrassed and looks away. I chuckle as I playfully wrap my arm around his neck. Getting embarrassed now. How cute. Look, you're kind of close. But you don't want to be alone, right? He sighs. I've had his back and stand up. I'll walk you home so you can have a bit more company. Alright? I wonder if he and his girlfriend, or ex-girlfriend now, were living together. Because that would be a problem. He looks relieved and nods. Following me to the counter where I pay our bill. Wait, I can pay for myself. Nah, don't worry. I told you, drinks are on me. Making him feel indebted should make it easier to meet up again. Oh boy. We're gonna have a time. So the woman is a demon? It's a BL game, which means both characters are guys. BL is in boys love. He was dating a girl before, it was like in the very beginning, but she was trying to break up with him, and they did break up. And then this is happening. As we leave the izakaya, his eyes scan me up and down. Why are you looking at me so intensely? It's just the first time someone kind of escorts me, I guess. Wait, that came out wrong. What I mean is... Go on. He covers his flustered face with his hand. What I mean is, this was nice. You're welcome. I don't trust those girls breaking guys' hearts. Well, I don't know. Since we don't know the full story, the start was, Hinata's ex, not Hinata, Kosuke's ex, girlfriend cut her neck and tried to get away from him because she was feeling suffocated. And Hinata was one of the paramedics that came to help. And based on how their fear is, we're just like, something was going on with them, but we don't know what. And Kosuke's not telling us everything. Of course. I mean, we know, as the player, know that Kosuke is a yandere because that's in the summary, essentially. So, okay, does a demon truly love him though? No. He's just trying to get fear because he's a fear-eating demon. And since Kosuke has fear of abandonment, he's just setting us up. He's like, fear. Yum. I suppress the urge to corner him. I want to erase Monsieur Dashi from his head, but I need to take it slow. I don't want him to run away. How long will I need to wait until I take her place? Is a romantic relationship the way to tame him after all? So we're debating between being friends or a relationship. I see. What's the best way to get to your place from here? Huh? Why? Relax. I'm just walking into the station or a taxi if that's what you prefer. He pouts and tries to explain how he'll get home, but he's too drunk to make such sense. Oh boy. I still remember clearly where his apartment is, so I call a taxi and get in with him. Vroom. When the taxi sets off, he leans on my shoulder as his eyelids start to close. How defenseless. I pat his head, to which he responds by nuzzling even closer into my neck. I can hear him whimpering, "Don't leave me." I'm conflicted. I feel less like humans, and I've had my fair share of relationships, but being loving and caring to a suffocating degree just feels wrong to me. But on the other hand, I now have this potential hunting dog who's so scared to be left alone that even his own fear is enticing, let alone the fear he causes in others. Cause I was like, he's calling me a hunting dog, but I was like, how so? I was like, okay, so his own fear, and he also makes others fear him, so it's like, you can eat buffet. Yeah, exactly. Buffet of tragedy. I guess that would make sense because Hinata is the fear eating demon and he's a paramedic. So these people, whenever he goes to rescue them and help them, they got fear. They got lots of fear. How ironic. To survive, I need to eat fear. But because of it, I regularly get into dangerous situations, just like this one. This huge dog had better be worth it. I pinch his cheek, which makes him groan and slowly push my hand away. After a while, we arrive in front of his apartment building. When I see him staggering to the entrance, I sigh and lend him a shoulder as we walk towards his apartment door. Back in the apartment. Hopefully there's not blood everywhere, please. He gets his keys out after a few attempts, and once we're inside, I sit him down on his couch. When I turn to leave, he grabs my hand. Oh shit, here we go. Kosuke, I like to get home too. I still fell down. Can you hug me? I push my hair out of my face and reluctantly smile at him as I open my arms. He immediately hugs me, and his nails slowly dig into my back. His sweet tone from before was gone. Now it's deeper and threatening. Damn. Well, that took a turn real quick. Maybe he could be the demon's pet boy toy appetizer. I mean, essentially. I mean that's why he's been calling him a hunting dog. So I mean it works out, I guess. Whoa. That's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Will you stay by my side? Will you be different from the others? I grind my teeth. Oh boy. He's strong. I might even be a little scared. Oh shit. Fear eating demon scared? What? But I instinctively feel a rush whenever I notice fear. It takes a lot of willpower to suppress the urge to provoke him. Yeah, I will, on some conditions. Conditions? Don't worry about it for now. He hugs me even tighter. Please, can you let go for a moment? It hurts. But you're gonna leave too, right? Well, I do need to go home. How about we exchange numbers then? Let's change. Like going from like menacing to oh okay. Oh, but he's so cute when he's happy. Look at that smile. So happy boy. He lets go and looks at me with joy. Really? As if I would ever let you go, you crazy possessive dog. He obediently gives his number and saves mine, and smiles at me as I say goodbye. I just hope he remembers all this. With a spring in my step, I leave the building and my phone vibrates almost immediately. My elation vanishes when I notice it's not from Kosuke. Nah, great. We have our own crazy stalker to deal with. Who is he? I whip my head around and search for them. Just where is this fucker? I quickly head to a well-lit street and call for a taxi as I walk, pretending to still be on the phone until it arrives. I wish I was physically stronger than a human. Well, there we go. So he's either weaker or the same strength as a human. Fantastic. So in this scenario, Kosuke would destroy him. Okay. Then at least I wouldn't have to worry about trash like him. I nibble on my fingernail in agitation until I'm finally back home. We back home. Once I'm there, I immediately grab my e-guitar. I need to distract myself. Good. This is better. I feel calmer. Let's just sleep for today while that lasts. It's been a few days since we exchanged numbers. He always responds to my messages, but anytime I try to make conversation a little flirtier, he sidesteps or ignores it. I wonder what this could mean. Ugh, this is annoying. The breakup might have made him cautious about anything related to romance. Approaching him directly isn't working. Time to take another little risk. Ooh, I wonder what. What risk we talking about here? I still remember Miss Shirazashi's address, so I've decided to accidentally bump into her on my day off. She should be out of the hospital by now. She was able to clearly articulate her words when she broke up with Kosuke, so her fall on the head shouldn't have left any long-term damage. I walk around the area for a few hours. Oh my gosh, we really want Kosuke to be all over us so we can be like, constant fear eating. Yes, let's go. I don't see her in the small supermarket nearby. Not waiting at a bus station. I hope she's not gone on vacation or something. Imagine. After a while, my feet need a rest, so I look for a place to sit down. Aww. When I find a bench, I realize that there's already a woman sitting there, lost in a fit of weak, trembling sobs. My luck must be impeccable. Are you alright? I offer the woman, who turns out to be Miss Shirazashi, a pack of tissues. She first holds up her hand to decline my offer, but when she sees that I won't back down, she takes it and bows a little to thank me. After a few moments, she takes a deep breath. Looks like she's calmed down a bit. Do you remember me? I'm one of the paramedics who took you to the hospital. She studies my face with furrowed eyebrows, then lights up with recognition. Oh, right. I'm so sorry. I don't think you mentioned your name. I expected the demon's apartment to be more gothic and fancy. Yeah, I expected that too, but I mean, it's nice that it's more normal, I guess I should say. So it's not what we were expecting, I guess. Hinata Kusumoto, if you don't want to, you don't have to answer, but why are you crying? Her gaze wanders to the ground as she clutches her arm, clearly uncomfortable. I know a nearby cafe where they serve good hot chocolate. Ooh, hot chocolate. I want some hot chocolate. Sadly, where I live, it does not get cold anytime soon. So, no hot drink for me. Sad. That always cheers me up. How about we drink there, and if you want to, you can talk. Otherwise, just enjoy the hot chocolate. But you know what state I found you in before, and today I found you crying. I'm just worried, Miss Shirazashi, and I want to help. Venting to a stranger can be quite relieving, and after you have your drink, I will leave you alone. No, that would be too... I guess that would be too much. Then just wait here for a second, Miss Shirazashi. Before I hear her answer, I look for a nearby vending machine and get a hot coffee can. I hope you can at least accept this. Oh, and I dig out my business card and give it to her. You know, this day we found you in was quite something. I'm a little worried if everything is alright between you and your partner. If you ever need more information for a difficult domestic situation like yours, call me and I can find you the right specialist to help you out. Was it that obvious? I mean, we put 2 and 2 together, you know. I think I pushed the right buttons. I just see a lot on the job, Mr. Yorizashi. It's all up to you if you want to accept. Alright, I guess going to a cafe is fine. There we go. Oh boy. Hinata's my favorite so far. Yeah, one more month before it gets cooler here. It depends here. Sometimes it gets cooler at the end of October, but then it will go right back up in November, and it won't get like actual like cold until like December. I guess it just depends because global warming. Woohoo! But I really want cold weather. I'm tired of this hot weather. Please. I want to be cozy in blankets and sweaters and stuff and hot drinks. I bring her to the cafe where we order and sit down with our piping hot drinks. The steam rises as Miss Yorizashi warms her hands on the mug. Walks her hands. That'd be hilarious. I wait for her to talk. Today, I just couldn't stay home. Too many memories with him there. But when I was outside and took in the fresh air, I just broke down. And then you found me. She takes a sip, quivering slightly as she frowns with closed eyes. The day you met us, sweet, I'd had enough. It was a late wake-up call, but at least I realized it, I guess. He can be sweet and caring, but he's also a very jealous man, to the point it becomes hard to keep friends. When you rely too much on one person, they can do a lot to you. I take in small pieces of her fear to snack on while I listen to her. Oh, Hinata. Just like, you're drinking your drink, I'm taking a snack of you. Because she's still completely wrapped up in fear, it looks like. The fear isn't as intense as on the day of the emergency call, but still delicious. I try to think of how I can lead the conversation towards Kosuke's triggers while still appearing caring. When do you think he started to change? Was there an event that set him off? She scratches her mug as she sorts through her memories. I think it started with small things. One time, he was angry that I asked someone else for advice instead of him. But he was sick at the time, and I just wanted him to rest. Even when I told him that, he continued to be angry and less responsive for 3 days. Maybe he felt threatened when he realized she didn't need him as much as he thought. It would make sense for someone with such an intense fear of abandonment as him. And then, I felt like I had to ask for permission for everything, even when I wanted to go on a day trip with my friends. A day trip with female friends, of all things. I just felt stupid. I had to walk on eggshells all the time. At first I just wanted it to be peaceful between us. Only when my friends asked me how I'd been the last 2 months did I realize there was something wrong. Stop talking with other people. Only talk to me. Only me. Exactly. You only talk to me. Me. Isn't taking away someone's fear a good thing? He's not taking it per se. Because the fear is still there. He's eating it. I don't know if that makes sense. It made more sense in my brain while I was thinking about it. Exactly, right? Like, I'm just protecting you for your own good. Right. The world is harsh out there. You can't believe anyone, just me. Only me. Only me. In the past, I met them regularly for coffee, or called them if I didn't have time, but I hadn't done that for a while. And then it just escalated. I lowered my voice to the point of hurting yourself. She bites her lip and nods. I try to maintain a worried expression, but it's a little difficult when I feel so elated from eating her fear. Hinata. How is it now between you two? I actually broke up with him. I only had the courage while I was in the hospital. Always had my finger on the call button for the nurse, just in case. That's amazing, Monsieur Zashi. How did he take it? I was surprised he didn't message me as much. He just sent me a few messages to say that I should send someone over to get my things. It feels like he's busy with something else. Or his pride is hurt? I don't know. I fully expected he would give me hell. Well, you see, he probably would if he wasn't busy with me. He's too obsessed over me at the moment, sort of, kind of. But also avoids anything romantic between us for whatever reason. But I'll get him. Don't worry, honey, you're fine. Maybe I'm distracting him from thinking about her. Good sign for me. Have you told your friends about this? It's hard. While I was going out with him, some of them said that he felt off. Others said he was very nice. I just can't bring myself to tell them the full extent of how he hurt me. I think we had a short training course on the job about domestic violence. What did they say we should do? Don't beat yourself up. This isn't your fault. Her face crumbles into tears. Aww. She silently cries as she takes the tissue I offer her. Her body is shaking from her sobs. I think with that, I've earned her trust. I wonder how he fell for her. But it doesn't look like I can ask her about that. For now, I understand that he's jealous, possessive, and dislikes anything that could imply that he is replaceable. I can work with that info. I wait for her to calm down, entertain her with a little small talk as we finish our drinks and say goodbye. Goodbye! And we back home. Back at home, I mull over the things Miss Yurzashi said. While it's useful info, with Kosuke ignoring my flirtation attempts, this could take a while. This is so annoying. I miss you. Will you finally be mine? Stop giving me the cold shoulder. Now you're being creepy. Goodbye. I groan and almost throw my phone at the wall. I need to go outside and freshen up. I stare at the people walking by, sporting neutral, tired, or happy faces, as I walk with friends or family. I grind my teeth at them all. Until I spot a little boy staring at a big dog, waiting patiently before him. The boy's parents try to encourage their son to pet it, but I can see his fear, teeth, and vicious eyes surrounding him. I'll probably never see this kid again, so I decided to tease him by using one of my abilities, making someone do the one thing they fear, or approach the thing that they're afraid of. Oh shit! Damn, okay, huh. I mean, that's one way to make the fear intensify, I guess. Well, we got one of the abilities that Hinata can use. Hinata, you. Not that Hinata. This Hinata is very amusing, honestly. He's very, very amusing. It's interesting that they did this game from the demon's perspective. Yeah, when I first heard about the game, I thought it was going to be in the perspective of the Yandere. But no, it's in the perspective of the demon. I was like, oh, interesting. It's usually it's the other way around. So, I'm enjoying it. The little back and forth as when he's like, trying not to show that he's happy about the fear. It's great. I point my hand at him. My vision briefly shifts as a faint ring of gold encircles my pupils. The boy panics as his body moves on its own, approaching the dog. He screams while he pets it, and the parents and the dog owner hurriedly separate them. I laugh as I see the boy cry. I see that boy cry. Man, that's a wild statement right there. And the dog bark. That was a wonderful stress reliever. I walk slowly by them to eat some of his fear. I can use this ability only once per person, so I usually avoid resorting to it. But today I needed that. Oh, so you only do it once on one person. I see. Okay. So that's why he was saying, oh, I'll probably never see this kid ever again. During the last few weeks, I was able to change Kosuke's mind about me. By making myself seem dedicated and accepting of his flaws, he's now open to my flirting, and we've gone on a few dates. Ayo. Gotta get in there. I wonder when I can finally reap my harvest. Today at work, we were called to a house outside the city center. An elderly woman fell and couldn't stand up on her own. Her neighbor was visiting her and called us. Now we're transporting her to a hospital, suspecting that she might have slipped a disc. As I fill the form, I notice her last name is the same as Kosuke's. Arima. Ho ho. Is it a coincidence? I take a closer look at her facial features. Her eyes do seem to be similar to his. Just maybe. I should distract her from the pain with some questions anyway. How are you feeling, Miss Arima? Oh, it doesn't hurt, but I can manage until we arrive, young man. We will do our best. You have a nice voice. Could you keep talking? It's quite calming. I can, if that will help. When I heard your last name, I was actually reminded of someone I know. Is that so? I haven't met many others who carry the name Arima apart from relatives. Maybe you are actually related. His name is Kosuke Arima. Oh. Her eyes widen and then she chuckles, which makes her wince in pain. I guess laughing isn't good right now. Maybe you met my grandson then. What a small world. Yeah, small world we live in. I was right. I can't believe it. I might actually be able to get better info on him. He's a little taller than me. Works as a psychologist. He's a psychologist? And has a dog named Daisy. She smiles warmly at me. Could you tell me how he is lately? The boy hasn't called or visited much. He's doing well, Miss Rima. He cooks for me sometimes, and it's wonderful to spend time with him. Sounds like you are good friends. Actually, Could you do me a favor? I can try, madam. You see, when I talk to my son, Kosuke's father, he doesn't mention Kosuke much. I'm worried they might be drifting apart. Her gaze softens. I love having Kosuke and his siblings over. Oh! He has siblings. Alright, noted. They're my cute grandchildren after all. But I always feel like Kosuke was the clumsiest among them, communicating his needs. I can't always be there to be the bridge between them, so it would feel much better if you could help him reach out to his parents. Every child needs their parents' support after all, even as an adult. I fake an understanding smile, but I have a hard time following her reasoning. I was born in the middle of a battlefield hundreds of years ago, only guided by instincts and an agonizing hunger for fear. My birth was probably closer to being manifested into existence. So, I've never fully understood the bond between human parents and their children. I do logically understand that they care for the offspring to ensure their lineage survives. All the emotional bonding is hard to follow. She's still looking at me, because she wants me to reassure her. I will see what I can do. Thank you, young man. He would say, hey grandma, I'm gonna suck your grandson dry. Of his fear. Yes. After a while, we arrive at the hospital and safely transfer her into the hospital staff. Let's see how Kosuke responds to this news after I'm done with work for today. I want to see how he reacts. It's late when I get home. Kosuke is probably asleep, but I message him anyway. Hey, I just got home and thought of you. Also met someone you know. I put the phone on the table and give myself an after-work beer while I wait. The refreshing sound of the can opening and the foam rising as I pour into a glass relaxes me. After a few sips, I get a message back. Hey, handsome. Someone I know. It was an elderly lady living outside the center of the city with the same last name as you. She's probably your grandma. Her full name is Honoka Ryuma. Oh wow, that's her. How did you meet? Her neighbor called my work. Your grandma fell and couldn't move well, so she got a checkup in the hospital. She was in a little pain, but could speak well, so I don't think it's serious. Wait, are you sure? This is a lot. So I'll probably contact you or your parents soon. I told her I know someone with the same last name, and we started talking. She's actually a little worried about you. That's just how she usually is. I want to ask him about his relationship with his parents. How should I do this? Will he just change the subject? It's a bit of a risk, but since he likes dedicated people... Your grandma was worried that you and your parents aren't keeping in touch. Is everything alright? He doesn't reply as fast as before. I bite my nails. I hope that I haven't made a mistake in my approach. My parents are very matter of fact. Casual conversations aren't easy with them. That sounds complicated, I think. Act like a compassionate human, Hinata. Your grandma really wanted you guys to meet up again. If that's difficult for you, I don't mind accompanying you to meet your parents. Oh, we're gonna meet the parents already! Sheesh! I don't know. I'm always there for you, Kosuke. And I am pretty serious about us, so if you need support, you can count on me. There. This should sound like the dedicated and loyal person Kosuke wants. You really are a blessing, Hinata. I need to think about this, but please know that this means a lot. I'm really happy we met. Hey, I make a little fist pump into the air. Hey, let's go. We did it. A perfect outcome. Satisfied, I soon fall asleep. Kosuke calls me to his apartment on my next day off to talk to me in person about his parents. I think I have a few encouraging and comforting words and even have a small tissue pack ready. I think that's all I need for this. Can't help but let my eyes wander to where Miss Yurizashi sat when we first met, with a bloody towel pressed to her neck. That tasted the most delicious fear I've ever eaten in my life. Kosuke guides me to the couch and, when we sit down, I lean onto him, pushing a strand of hair behind his ear as I hum, elated from the memory. Kosuke doesn't mind me touching him anymore. So, I'm here and all ears. Kosuke sighs and leans his forehead against mine. I think it's the first time I'm opening up about this, but you've always shown that you care about me, so I think it's fine if it's with you. He then takes my hand and noses his cheek against it, or into it. I'm the middle child of three. My older brother graduated from the highly regarded University of Tokyo, while I graduated from Kyoto University. He was always a step ahead. While I don't think I'm doing bad as a psychologist, it always felt lacking to my parents. Even if they don't fully say it, I can feel it. My younger sister may not have graduated from University of Tokyo, but she has her charm, and she's ensnared our parents' heart as a social butterfly. All in all, I guess I felt like I didn't have a guaranteed place there compared to them. I think they also just might be a little afraid of me. Tell me, Hinata, do I seem intimidating? He slowly pushes me down, looking at me with cold eyes that feel like an entrance to an endless abyss. Where are we going? His fear morphs into spiky arms and hands, complete with growing claws. Oh shit, it's gotten worse. Even though they can't physically touch me, they still try to dig into my arms. Kosuke, don't I always say that I'm here for you? What does that tell you? I smile at him, ecstatic from slowly eating his fear. I guess I'm not. At least, towards you. He caresses my cheek as he smiles coldly. Could it be you're turned on? Do you like it when I push you down? Yo! As if. I can't with his back and forth in his brain. I usually like being in control, but his fear, it's too much. I grab his face and pull him down to kiss him, even biting his lip. He chuckles, letting go and sitting up. Let's stop this for now. I want to tell you about my parents after all. I sit up as well and rest my chin on my hand. I do think I react a little differently to some things compared to others. Maybe my parents have a hard time understanding why I do certain things. People usually tell me a version of their story, while leaving out details that seem too intimate to them or wouldn't be favorable to them. In Miss Yurizashi's case, I felt more like she was trying to avoid remembering the scariest moments. In Kosuke's case, either he truly doesn't understand what's too much for other people, or he doesn't want to scare me. But he did ask me if I find him intimidating. Isn't that a bit of a paradox? This is the first time I've tried so hard to understand a human. It is more difficult than I thought. Anyway, loyalty. That's what he... Oh, it's a test. Wait! It's a test. What? No, we just went back. We just went back to normal as if nothing happened. I rest my head on his lap and smile. I am me, Kosuke. I'm not your parents. I like being with you. His face crumbles and he looks away, embarrassed and sad. His fear shrinks. No, come back. I gently hold his hand. So, you're ready to face them with me? He nods, pulls me up, and hugs me tightly. I feel something wet on my shoulder. Is he crying? I pat his back. I pat his back and smile. I will gladly take over your heart, my little hunting dog. Oh boy. Here we go. On our next day off, we visit his parents. They live in a house built in a Japanese style, complete with its own little garden. Ooh! Yeah, bonsai trees. I always wanted to have some bonsai trees, but like, my cats would eat that shit. So that can't happen. Outside, they have a car and some bicycles. Probably from Kosuke and his siblings. Were younger and still lived at home. It looks like his parents are terrified of him. Fantastic. I mean, oh no. Oh, welcome. I brought some sweets as a polite gesture to his parents. And as they exchange nervous looks when Kosuke approaches them, they soon act like they're happy to see him. They continue to act polite and welcoming, but the tension doesn't quite leave. Just when I thought we would sit together to eat sweets with tea, Kosuke turns to me. I'm going to have a longer talk with my parents and catch up with them. You can wait in my old room. I lower my voice. I came all the way to your parents' home. There's no meaning if I leave you now. He gives a genuine smile. It's alright. We just needed to discuss some things. Left with no other choice, I follow him to his old room on the second floor. His room has wooden support beams on the walls and tatami mats on the floor. On them stands a single bed with a wooden frame on the left, and a polished wooden study desk with high school math books in the right corner. Oh, is that a little, what is this device? What are those? It looks kind of like an old calculator, Game Boy thing. Actually, no, more probably like a Game Boy. Because it has like a little game pad and stuff over here behind my head. Just realized you can't see because it's behind my head. But yeah, this over here. And chat's kind of in the way, but this thing. Oops, I don't mean to click on that. I moved myself back over. There we go. Some open shelves stand near the door with little gadgets like an older handheld game console resting on them. Ah, like I was saying. Next to them are old game cartridges and manga volumes neatly organized. The manga's just here. You don't want to get back to your apartment. Just leaving here, kind of sad. They don't get read. The two sliding doors on one wall indicate a built-in closet. Maybe it's an old one in which you store a futon, or a newer one to hang clothes in. So wherever you like. You can even read some manga if you want. I have the old classic Dash Dunk. I'll be right back. Now what should I do? Slide doors, plastic cage, manga. We got choices. Slide doors. wonder what's in the slide doors. There's his high school uniform, some neat, preppy looking clothes. He must have liked looking clean cut and neat even back then. Look closer. Don't. I mean, why not? Oh, what's this? Oh shit. No, not the animal school. No! I look inside, I tense up. The small animal skull, slightly covered by a small piece of fabric, like it was put to bed. Aww. Next to it are colorful pens, an old tomobachi, and other small things a child or a teenager would treasure. Then they seem all over the place, as if they were from multiple children with various preferences. Wait, is that a cleanly ripped off fingernail? Oh! I thought it was a finger, part of the finger. Ah, shit. Uh-oh, I made bad choices. I mean, I was just looking. I was just looking. I was just looking. I was looking. What are you doing there? Before I can turn around, I feel Kosuke's hand digging into my shoulder. It's rude to dig into something hidden inside someone's home, don't you think? Kosuke, why'd you have to look at my old treasure? I thought you were the one. He's ready to tear me to pieces. If I don't say something convincing soon, I don't know what he'll do to me. But his hands are already on my neck. I desperately try to scream, but only a few words come out. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, honestly. Oh, don't worry. If I tell my parents you collapsed, they'll just let me leave with you. They're too scared to really ask. As more choking sounds escape me, I barely register his sniffles and mumbles. Why'd you have to look, Hinata? My vision turns dark. In the end, I was the one who got devoured. Oof, ending. Uncovered treasure. Damn. That was an ending. Okay, I was like, this is gonna be an ending. We gonna die. Okay, we're gonna load that back up. So what if I still look, right? But don't look closer. We can, let's read the manga. There's the manga dash done Kosuke mentioned. The high school basketball matches are masterfully drawn. I never went to high school, as I've looked like an adult since I was born. I never saw the need for it. I gained my knowledge over the centuries by reading books, learning on the job, and watching humanity progress. I wonder how old we are. Thinking back, it's perplexing to see how they've come so far. I focus on the manga volume. I guess Kosuke did a lot of stuff typical high school boys do as well. This manga was, and still is, popular. Okay. So I'm gonna save that again. Just in case the plastic cage fucks me up. Okay, isn't this a cage for insect hunting? It's kinda hard to imagine Kosuke as an elementary school kid, running around collecting beetles and such. I wonder what he liked about it. Okay, so that's the dead end right there. That one, open the door, then looking closer is bad ending, or one of the endings. But I looked at everything. Now we can just wait for him. Wait for Kosuke. Kosuke comes back to the room, looking defeated. He tries to smile at me. Let's go. My mom cooked dinner. Oh, I thought we would just be here for a quick snack and tea. They insisted I stay here longer, so she just started cooking without listening. Sorry about that. No, that's fine, don't worry. That's some fast cooking though. She probably didn't want me to run off, so she cooked some simple pasta. Ooh, pasta! Pasta! What's your favorite pasta? Mine is probably carbonara. I like carbonara. Or like a simple one with just like olive oil, a little bit of cheese, and like tomatoes or something. I want some pasta now. Damn it. This is a tense atmosphere we got going on here. I follow him silently to the dining table, thank his mother for the dinner, and start to eat. Even now, they all seem tense. Kosuke's father clears his throat. So, are you colleagues from work? I pause before I can even answer. Kosuke jumps in. He's a medical professional, I got to know. You met at a work conference then? Something like that. Wow, Kosuke lies without blinking an eye. Well, in all fairness, it isn't a complete lie. But this behavior makes his relationship with his parents even stranger. Speaking of the medical field, are you still working as a psychologist? Yes. And you make money by listening to people? There are evidence-based statements. Oh, these are evidence-based statements, Father. Yes, right. What do you do exactly, Mr. Kuzumoto? I'm a paramedic. Oh, always right at the scene. Our oldest son is a doctor in a hospital, so we get to hear how particularly stressful emergency cases can be. Kosuke, on the other hand, doesn't tell us much. It's confidential. You know that. You can be vague about your work, no? Kosuke is looking down at the table, clenching his fists and jaw. His mother speaks up. How about we talk about something other than work? How is Daisy, Kosuke? He immediately brightens up. She's great. Lively and loyal like the golden retriever she is. I'm surprised you're able to take care of an animal now. We aren't there to clean up your messes anymore. Reminds me of the little skeleton in his he has a literal skeleton in his closet. Like, Kosuke's fear of abandonment appears. The arms are not only spiky, but also visibly glitching. Today they seem almost afraid to reach outward. While it makes for a fine snack, I need to concentrate and play my cards carefully to fully gain Kosuke's trust. I suspected Kosuke's relationship with his parents was bad, and I did come here to stand by Kosuke and earn his trust. But this is a lot to navigate. I can't stand my dog being intimidated by this weird old guy. This weird old guy. Oh gosh. He knows it's just great. I can't. Super tense. Yeah, this is really tense. Like, tense all around. But I don't know what I'm supposed to say in such an argument between humans. Oh boy, now I gotta actually say things. Oh no. Oh no, my choices matter again. My choices matter again. Oh no. What should I do? Interject and mention the grandmother's worry. Let them talk. I honestly don't know. I'm trying to increase his trust. But letting them just talk probably isn't great. I guess. I'm gonna pick interject and mention the grandmother's worry and see where that takes us. Excuse me, Mr. Arima. What is it? I met Kosuke's grandmother on one of my shifts. My team brought her safely to a hospital. So you were with her then? She only informed us of her fall. Is she really alright? Yes, well, while it wasn't a bad case, she was still in pain. Even then, she was still worried about her grandson, Kosuke. Ooh, why did his face change like that? Ooh, boy. Why is it that a more distant relative is more caring towards Kosuke than his own father? You've done nothing but criticize him so far. Ooh, we're getting into that nitty gritty. Let's go. Kosuke looks at me with wide eyes. At first in surprise, but then in thanks. Ah, we picked the right choice. Let's go. Probably, maybe. Excuse me, but you don't know what we had to deal with raising him. We're his parents, so we have to guide him. I don't think I was out of line to do so. I guess Kosuke showed irregular behavior even when he was younger. But that's exactly what I want. So screw this guy. He's an adult, sir, taking care of himself with a respectable job as well. I don't know what else you expect from him. Huh. Do what you want. You will come to regret it. Let's go, Kosuke. Kosuke presses his lips together as he looks at me with admiration and gratitude. Once we're outside in an empty hallway, he hugs me. Thank you. Really. I sigh and hug him back, even patting him in reassurance. The only one who gets to talk shit about you, Kosuke, is me. Oh gosh. Ever since meeting Kosuke's parents, we've been closer than ever. Kosuke fully trusts me now and showers me with affection. I need to manage my mood much more because of it. It's become a norm for my current life to receive multiple calls and messages per day from him, and he regularly brings a flower bouquet and other gifts to our dates. I have no choice but to let his gifts and personal items accumulate in my apartment. It's already small, but he's taking up more and more space in it. Is this normal for human lovers? Or is this already going too far, even for them? He's invading. Whenever that thought crosses my mind, I get in a foul mood. I then look for an opportunity to make him jealous. I talk about imaginary people I spend time with, just so I can see and taste his fear of abandonment. In return, I get scratches and bite marks from him, born from his intense jealousy. It's such an annoying balance we have between us. When can I finally let him loose? Just how do I do this without losing his trust in me? I sigh and prepare to go out. Today, we have another date. Oh boy. Getting more and more intense. Okay, before we continue, I will be right back. I'm gonna try to get all the endings. I forgot how many endings there are, but I want to get all the endings. We have one ending so far. But yeah, I will be right back. Oh, whoops, my bad. I didn't realize my music wasn't playing while I was gone. My bad. I finally found the tank top I wanted to wear because I was like, it's hot. I'm gonna go find a tank top to change into. And I was like, where is it? Let me digging through my drawers of stuff. We'll be back. Okay. I entirely walk with Kosuke around the shopping mall. He's as excited and happy as ever. And on the first few dates, he had a cute expression. Nowadays, he looks unstable and overly euphoric. Wait, what? Why? Why is he unstable? Look, Hinata, isn't that cat plushie like you? Hmm? How so? He points at a brown plushie inside a claw machine. Does he want to go into an arcade? I guess. Now he's sulking. What does he want from me? Ugh, I'm getting bored of this. Just then, an intense wave of fear envelops me. My heart pounds, and my whole body is electrified with need. I eagerly search for the source. Among the crowd, a man and a woman grab my attention. The man is terrified, his fear shaping into legs and arms, trying desperately to run away. Next to them is a middle-aged woman. The fear sends shivers down my spine as I taste it. But I shouldn't let her notice me. I've had her once before when she was about to murder someone, and I sensed the fear of the victim. I barely escaped her notice back then, too. Oh, oops. Oh no. Wait, Mako say Angies. What are you looking at? Kosuke's jealousy and fear makes me take a step back. You're not even concentrating on our date. Lately, you seem more checked out, too. What am I to you? And now, on top of that, you dare look at someone else. He grabs my arm tightly and whispers into my ear. You can't do this to me, Hinata. I need to hurry and calm him down. This is the angriest I've ever seen him. Oh shit! There was a time! Holy crap! I was not expecting timed choice. That threw me off. Kosuke, look at me. I ignore who might stare at us, and put my hands on his cheeks. Which cheeks, you say? I'm sorry that I made you insecure. I'm just not feeling well. But I still wanted to spend time with you. Maybe it would have been better if we had rested at home. He pouts and shakes his head slowly. So you forced yourself despite not feeling good? Yeah, I did. I know how you feel when we can't see each other, but I didn't know it would affect you like this. Can you forgive me? I'm surprised at how convincing and empathetic I sound right now. Spending so much time with Kosuke must have forced me to learn one or two things about this relationship thing. I'm sorry too. I was just unsure if you still felt the same about me. This goddamn idiot. I'm letting you take up space in my apartment and spend so much time with you. You're one insatiable dog. Let's go and get something sweet, alright? Ah, sweets make everything better. Yes. Who's the real demon now? You mean Kosuke? I mean, he'd make a fine demon. He nods and follows. My struggles had better be worth it one day. Kosuke. The long-awaited jazz festival is tomorrow. These past few days, my band and I have practiced intensively to nail the performance. And today we woke up early to do a sound check, get our program pamphlet, and get our last questions answered by the staff. I take a sip of water after we finish our sound check. My phone vibrates. It's Kosuke. Did everything go well? Do you still have some things to do? Sound check went well. Still have to do some things. We'll perform at 4 p.m. tomorrow, right next to this Route 237 cafe. I sent him a photo and the address. I know where that is. Makes it easier for me. Should I come a little earlier? Sure. We can hang out near the our bandmate's car there. We'll be parking right behind the venue. Alright. Rest well and don't worry. I know you'll blow their minds tomorrow. I grin with pride. It's actually great to have someone support me like this. Yes. Because I feel like if you were like doing any of the arts, whether it be music or like actual like art, like drawing, canvases and whatnot, dancing, whatever kind of art, right? It always feels nice to have someone to support you in that, because if you're just doing it and you have no one, it's like, okay, cool, but this feels nice to have someone being like, whoa, like your little cheerleader. Would I be able to do this for him though? Why does stuff like this come easy to him? Is it because he's human? I try to push this confusion out of my mind and focus back on the preparation. Today is the day. After getting everything ready, we still have time before our performance. My band and I go around drinking beer and watching other bands play. A lot of older people are performing. They're not bad, but it's clearly just a hobby to them. They likely only found the time for it near or during their retirement. I mean, it's never too late to pick up a hobby, you know? There's also a high school band and a band of university students. I have to give props to university students. They're really good and full of energy. This might be their final performance before they go looking for jobs. My eyes wandered to my bandmates. When will we be able to play? I scratched my head, checked my empty paper cup, and walked back to our car. There, I find Kosuke. Hinata! He looks so cute when he's happy. He says, look at that smile. Look at him. He smiles at me, and before I can hug him, I stop him. Easy there. Later in private, alright? I know he would hug me too tightly, like usual, if I let him. Not something I want to show the world here. Yes, it does. Artists and musicians are very passionate people. Very true. Well, I guess to an extent. Because I know some musicians who aren't very passionate. They just kind of, they do, like they like music and stuff, and like playing it, but that's it. Now I'm like, huh, okay. I know. Are you ready? I nod and put my arm around him, like I would with a friend. Ready as ever. What are your fans like? Will they come today as well? We announced it on our Instagram. I love it. I love when they add the names of things, of normal things in games, but they change it for, I'm assuming, copyright stuff. And I love how they come up with like new names for it. Some of them are very creative, and I'm like, oh, that's great. Are they more into your music or your looks? Maybe a mix? I grin as I see a tiny blob of fear of abandonment surrounding him, directing his arms at me. Jealous. He sighs. Oh. I know you like performing, but yeah. I lower my voice and whisper into his ear. Endure well and I'll reward you later, alright? Hee. A reward? What kind of reward? He looks at me with wide eyes, but he can't help but smile. This got much easier after our dates, and during his showers of affection, calls, and texts was worth it. Now he listens to me well. He doesn't really doubt me, but everyone else around me. As long as he shows me that he's doing what he's doing to them, I gladly let him loose. Oh, I see. Suddenly, I hear my bandmates calling. When I go to check my phone for the time, I notice it's not in my pocket. I groan and tap Kosuke's shoulder. Could you do me a favor? I left my phone in my car. It's parked a little further away, right by the soba place we went to before. Could you go get it after our first 2 songs? I need to take and post pics with it right after a performance. We'll play the 2 first songs, the best anyway. He looks at me like a sad dog. Aw, but I don't want to miss the rest. Please. He sighs and agrees. I hand him my car keys and step in front of the mic. I tune my e-guitar one last time, then I greet the audience, and they clap and shout back. As our singer takes over, we get into the flow, lose ourselves in the music, and enjoy the attention. The sun shines and warms my body. Beer flows and the smell of grilled meat fills the air. Ooh, they have food here! Food! I want some food. Some good food and some good music. Ah, nice. Also, this is the first time they've shown Hinata. I think. Yes. I hear a fan squeal and take photos and videos. Kosuke just smiles at me. He must be filled with a complicated mix of emotions. He likes when I smile, but he doesn't like seeing me smile at other people. But I need you to look at the crowd. Paying attention to me, Kosuke. Doesn't it rile you up? Do you want to get rid of all these people? Then I notice a weird smile in the crowd. I force my eyes away from it now. Oh, now it's not the time for a disgusted expression. Smile, Hinata. After the first 2 songs, Kosuke moves away. We play the rest of our songs, and soon our time is over. We call our fans to a place beside the stage so the next band can prepare. Kosuke is still not back, so we use the phone of another bandmate. Oh. Where'd Kosuke go? Even after we're done with our small fan meeting, I still don't see him around. That's odd. I have a bad feeling. I let my bandmates know that I'm going to my car and head over. The huge crowd that gathered today for the festival slows my pace. That's why Kosuke still isn't back. The closer I get to my car, the fewer people are around. I'm glad I chose to park here. Suddenly a waft of delicious fear overtakes my senses. My heart races as I cover the deranged smile I can't stop making. Just where is this coming from? My car? Ooh, I don't like this. I then reach my car. Whose feet am I looking at? Confused, I draw closer. Oh, shit. I see Kosuke sitting on the back seats and a man lying in front of him on his back, struggling against Kosuke's iron grip. Hinata. Oh shit. He's looking straight into my eyes. The intense fear was just the other man's at first, but now Kosuke's fear of abandonment grows in size, enveloping all of us. I need to hurry and reassure him. I've never seen his fear get this big before. Oh god, fast! Click! Holy crap! Oh man, these time choices. Time responses, I guess I should say have choices. There's only one choice, but still. Jeez. Oh my gosh. I'm not ready. You must have stopped him. Kosuke looks at me confused. I push the stranger's leg into the car and close the door behind me. Who is this guy? Huh? Oh, I think he's some disgusting stalker or something. I saw him watching your performance, then caught him trying to break into your car. I acted like I thought he was a friend of one of your bandmates and offer to open the car for him, and then, great job, Kosuke. I feel so safe with you. His fear of abandonment shrinks. It's a little regrettable, but now I don't have to focus so much just to talk. Kosuke, you're going to get rid of him, right? That's what you want to do, yeah? Ooh, we are a match. Made in hell. He nods. Then let's do this together. We just need to get rid of him somewhere with fewer people around. The stranger makes a fuss when he hears that. Ah, shut up. What do you think would happen if you went after me? Fucking delusional idiot. Hinata, can I choke him? Sure. I love how we're just like, yeah, go ahead, have fun, go at it. While Kosuke puts the stalker through unimaginable pain and fear, I take the stalker's phone and look through it, opening it with his fingerprint. Luckily, he's logged into all his apps. He likes all of our band's posts and sent many disgusting messages to my number from this device alone. How much more is on all his burner phones? Oh right, because there was this stalker that we couldn't track because he had too many burner phones. I mean, it worked out for the best. I mean, have a Yandere boyfriend, let's go. Time choices keep you on your toes and provide some more excitement. Exactly. It just throws me off every time. It's like, ah! I just panic. Just panicking. Yep, he's a stalker, alright. Just as I say that, the stalker goes quiet. He's either dead or unconscious. His fear is also gone for now. Kosuke shakes his hands and sighs. Choking someone requires a surprising amount of strength. Are you really okay, Hinata? Oh, kiss! Yes! Kiss! I was waiting for it. Kiss! Kiss, 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 yes! Fall in love. But not actually, because they're not going to actually do that. Or at least for Hinata, at least. He's just like, nah. I give him a passionate kiss. This wonderful dog did it. He killed someone for me. I'll gladly reward him. Oh my god, that's like psychotic eyes. Oh boy. Kosuke, this is exactly what I want. I need protection, and you're so dedicated to me that you would go this far, right? I love it. I love it when you intimidate others when you're jealous. I love it when you get rid of others. Oh, that's probably not the best thing to say. Because you might just try to get rid of your bandmates at that point. You love it? Yes, and isn't it romantic to commit a crime together? It binds us for eternity. We wouldn't want to snitch on each other, after all. We can only go this far for each other. A nervous, twisted smile appears on Kosuke's face. Finally, someone understands my love. Yes, this isn't too much. I'm fine. Finally, I found someone who won't leave. Well, for now. For now at least. As tears flow down his cheeks, I hug him. What a wonderful, wonderful dog he is. I give my bandmates a heads up that I'm going home early. Then shift to the driver's seat. Kosuke sits down next to me. We hold hands as I hum and drive further and further outside the city. The number of cars driving past us dwindles until we find a good, empty spot near a river. There, the earth is moist enough to dig up with bare hands. Thankfully, I have some spare clothes in the car we can change into later. After making sure the stalker is dead, and the phone is submerged in the water for a while before I take it with me, I bury the body deep into the earth. Then we drive out further to smash the phone and throw it into the ocean. I don't know if we'll ever be discovered or not, but now it's up to nature and luck. Oof. Pepperoni, pepperoni. Maybe you shouldn't stalk someone who has a yandere boyfriend. Yes, I am happy. I was waiting for them to kiss. I was like, are they ever gonna kiss? Please kiss. I walked down the beach with Kosuke, hand in hand. Kosuke looks blissfully at me, and I return his affection. I finally captured you, my hunting dog. I look forward to our future. Oh, the hearts in his eyes, too. I didn't notice his eyes. He has hearts in his eyes. Ending. Eternally entangled. Yee. I wish it would tell me how many endings there are. Actually, I think in the thing it actually did tell me how many endings there were. Hold on, let me check. Let me see. Oh shit. Do I still have this? Okay, I do. I was like, do I still have the email starred so I can go to it faster? Loading. It doesn't say how many endings there are, but we got 2 endings. I'm assuming we also get other endings from messing up and not actually clicking fast enough. So I'm gonna try doing that. Also, we have another choice here also. See what happens if I just let them talk. His father's gaze turned towards me. Maybe it's my responsibility to tell you. You know, Kosuke always had a fascination with what other children his age treasured. But we'd go too far. No matter what we said, he would take. Enough. Kosuke's shout pierces my ears. A few seconds pass before his mother ends the silence. Maybe today isn't a good day. I agree. Let's go. Kosuke rushes outside and I run after him. I soon catch him in the shadow of a tree. Aww. Kosuke, come on, look at me. He doesn't. He looks to the ground, refusing to meet my eye. I'm sorry, Kosuke. I thought I could do better. It's not your fault. Just, I need some time at home to calm down. I reluctantly let him go. After weeks with no reply from Kosuke to my messages and calls, I see that it was a huge mistake. I even asked my colleagues how I should go about trying to meet someone who doesn't reply to my messages. They only told me that there's not much I can do. Shit, fucking damn it. During one restless night, I wandered by Kosuke's apartment. Just, where did I go wrong? Should I have been more accepting, more sympathetic? Is that the big difference between me and his ex? That she's a human who can actually understand his emotions better. I kick a pebble out of frustration and regret letting this golden opportunity go. Now my only company is a constant little hunger in my long, long life. Ending, disconnect. So that was an ending. Okay, so let's see if we get different endings for if I don't click anything. It was too late. Kosuke tightens his grip and pulls me into his car nearby. Soon, we're back at his place. I hope this ends with one more bite mark. Or more bite marks. This might not end well. This might not end well. This might end well. This might end well. He pushes me down to the sofa, kisses and bites my neck like an enraged beast. Then he looks more tenderly at me as he gently caresses my cheek. But just when I think he's calmed down, he pulls me into a room I've never been in before. I see a huge dog cage. Ah, fucking shit. Damn. Man. If you've ever played the otome game Amnesia Memories, you know what route I'm talking about. A shiver runs down my spine as I try to flee, but he's already shoved me in it, chaining one of my wrists to the cage. Please, Kosuke. Kosuke, calm down. Isn't this chain overkill? He gives me a terrifying smile, gentle but cold. I dream of this moment, Hinata. I thought to myself so many times I shouldn't do this, but there you go, being distracted and looking at other people. In your hand. You'll soon know why I did this. He leaves the room for a moment, then he comes back with a sewing kit. Eh! What is that? He continues to smile and binds a towel around my head, basically gagging me with it. Yo. Then he takes out a sharp knife and starts to cut into the ring finger on my left hand. I scream from the searing pain as blood soaks our hands. After a while, Kosuke is finished with my torture. Yeah, that looks gross. He's cut out a long strip of skin around my finger, as if to leave a trace of a ring on it. What? Holy crap. I've heard of some crazy things and seen some crazy things from like Yandere roots and like games, but now this is something else. Holy crap. He carefully stops the bleeding, stitches up what he can, wipes away the blood, and disinfects it. I'll make a leather ring out of it, so I can always carry you with me. With my skin? Holy crap! Even if I have to leave this apartment. You're mine forever. You're forever mine, Hinata. A ring for me. Oh my god. That was wild. Okay, we're going again. Oh wait, I clicked the wrong one. Oop, my bad. There we go. Calm down. And this one, we don't say anything. See what happens. That could have gone better. Yeah. But I'm assuming the ending we got earlier when they had like their kiss and everything is the quote unquote good ending. And the rest of these are bad endings. I was too slow. Kosuke has already pushed the face of the stranger into the back seats, putting his knees on his head to make him stay there. His free hands now pull me inside as he closes the door. No. You shouldn't have seen this. I should have erased it before you even had to look at this disgusting pig. But now... Oh no. Accepting me like this is still impossible for you, isn't it, Hinata? He rambles on in fear and shock, all while tying me and the stranger up with cables from our equipment and spare clothes. Kosuke has somehow gained inhuman strength. He's able to handle both me and the stranger. Is it because he's filled with adrenaline right now? Then I look at the stranger. I realize it's the same person who had this weird smile while I performed. What's he doing here in my car? Before I can think about it more, Kosuke blindfolds me with some clothes and puts me next to the driver's seat. I hear the stranger being choked until he finally falls silent. Then Kosuke comes to the driver's seat, turns on the car, and drives out the lot. Where are you bringing us, Kosuke? Somewhere? Don't worry. Please just explain. I'll understand. No. Now you're just afraid of me and won't tell me anything to escape. You'll never be able to accept me. He starts to sob. I can hardly think straight while I'm so intoxicated with his fear. Like, It's like this is all happening. It's like, oh, but the fear. Oh man, it's delicious. But oh god, what's going on? But oh, this fear. Just imagine that back and forth. In a few seconds, I'm sober enough to feel my desire to live. I try to move, but that just makes Kosuke grip my leg. I guess it's a warning. I slowly give up. With this kind of fear and how intoxicated I am with it, there's no way I'm able to formulate a plan to get out of this. After a while, the car stops. The stranger behind me is still unconscious or dead. I haven't heard a sound from him. Kosuke hauls me out. I hear a river nearby. Kosuke, please, think this over. No, it's too late for that. But don't worry, I'll follow you soon after I get rid of that pig who looked at you with those disgusting eyes and tried to break into your car. Maybe that's my stalker. If it really is. Get rid of him well. Make him suffer. I will. You still believe I can accept you? I'm too afraid, Hinata. I don't know when you'll change and leave me as well. Can't bear it anymore. Can't have you leave me as well. But when I end you can't, right? I can feel his hands on my neck as he starts to choke me. I'll follow you soon. In a blissful high of fear, I died today. I could die that easily as a demon? What? Ending. Don't leave me. I think that's all the endings. Damn. This was a ride. Oh my gosh. When I thought something was gonna happen, I was not expecting certain things to happen. Like, I've never seen that before. Holy crap. What a way to start Spooktober, right? Hopefully enjoyed the spoops. Let me move us over. I'm going to close out of the game. And she, as a demon, Hinata is pretty weak. Alright? That's what he was saying, that he's pretty weak. In terms of like strength. Because he's not stronger than a normal human anyway. And I was like, oh. Well. This is not gonna go. I was like, oh. I was like, Kosuke's gonna wreck him. Oh no. But hopefully y'all enjoyed it, had fun. Today we're going to braid my friend Jess because it's their birthday today. I enjoyed this thing, so I'm like, I'm glad you enjoyed it. We have another horror visual novel on a Friday to play, where we try to find out what happened in our husband's mysterious death. There's so many things in that game. There's even like a little like rhythm game thing in there as well. I was like, oh gosh. That's also a horror visual novel, so I'm looking forward to that one as well. Ugh, I love horror and I love visual novels, so whew, we're gonna have fun this month. We have a good October. Thanks for dropping in on the stream. Well, like I said, we'll be back on Friday. We'll be Friday morning, 7 in the afternoon. So it'll be, what time is that? 10 a.m. Yeah, 10 a.m. EST. We're gonna play that game, have a lot of fun, have some spoops. But thank you everyone for joining. Hopefully you had fun. Let me set up this raid real quick. Going to read, and then the raid message to. There we go. Read message. We can copy paste this. It is Jess's birthday, so do say happy birthday. But thank you all for joining, and I'll see you Friday. Have a good rest of your day, night, or whatever time zone is for you, and I'll see you then for more spooky times. Let's go. Bye bye.